bass players. Let's put this out here for bass players who are still on the come up or still got some growing yet to do.
Sure.
What are their responsibilities as bass players playing in the music? Like how should they approach that?
Well, first of all, you should know your instrument. I find far too many guys know how to play the first 5 frets of the instrument and then an arbitrary place up top, but you don't see them play the rest of the darn instrument. And a lot of it is because of the timbre. It sounds better. The old motto I have is, longer and thinner. In other words, playing a note on a thinner string down low with all that length will always sound better than shorter and fatter. Playing that same note, same pitch at least, on a different string with less, just because of the nature of how the string vibrates and the pickups and all that. It's just the way it'll carry. And for that reason, because you always play that way or try to, they don't really learn the rest of their neck. Which is kind of like a keyboard player just taking a shotgun and blowing an octave or two out of it and saying, okay, now I'll go play a gig. Even though those notes aren't there, I don't care. Or worse, you just mix them around and now they're arbitrary notes. It's never going to happen. Any other instrumentalist has to learn their instrument that way, but a bass player has the obligation to learn their instrument, really.
Yeah.
And they don't have to do it to function and be a bass player in somebody's band. Most guys, you know who you are, play by shape. They know that this shape, boom, 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 is a thing, And even their lines will be a combination of a shape to a shape to a shape, which is a great way to start. I know a lot of people who teach soloing that way. A great jazz vibist from Buffalo who now lives down in Florida, Dave Kane, used to teach a methodology of soloing using what he called cells, which were 4 eighth note groups. So you'd think, ba-ba-doo-bop, ba-ba-doo-bop, and you start putting things together in words and not just letters. Try to play a note after a note after a note. You start thinking about groupings of notes.
Yeah.
So we try to learn all that stuff as bass players and to get better over time while not getting fired. Because you ask about the musical obligations. Well, they're very simple. Don't miss one. Don't play after the song's over. Don't play anything but the roots of the chords that people are playing. Because if you do, you change the function of whatever else is playing. So you have a lot of responsibilities. I'm old school, so I believe that the bass player is responsible for the time. The drummer makes it interesting. That's and those aren't my words, man. I heard things like that from just about every cat that I ever respected that's no longer with us.